Hello and welcome to Pure Guidance Tarot. Thank you for tuning in to our June 2018 reading for our loving Leo. So Leo, I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled the cards, so let us begin. How this works is I allow the cards to fall into place, and then we talk about the different messages coming across for the month of June. Okay? And this is a general reading, but we'll see whatever cards come out and then I'll go accordingly, okay? Now you have to excuse my voice. I am recovering from a cold, and that's why the readings are a little bit delayed. But to make up for that, I do have a surprise for everyone towards the end of the reading. So stay tuned. All right, I have the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting enough, your last month's reading was also about karma and energy, but good luck being on your side. And guess what? It looks like June is inviting more of that good luck into your life. It's a very, very positive card, especially to be appearing as the very first card in your reading, Leo. It's a very good sign. It's a good omen. If you are amidst making a decision, this card is saying yes, it's the right decision. Listen to your intuition and follow through with it. If your life is taking a new turn, it looks like it's headed towards a positive direction. It's a very, very good luck card. You know, all these beautiful illustrations in this card also refer to good things coming into your life. So I guess that's what we're looking at as we start off the month, Leo. And we're coming in from a full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is also a very sign of good luck. It's one of the zodiac signs, which is that of good luck. And so that full moon giving you its energy the way it has, you know, this entire week, the first week of June is going to be a beautiful one. And then we have the first weekend. Oh, wow. The Justice card. Once again about karma. Okay, so karma is paying its dues, all right? Those of you, I mean, you know what you're putting out there into the world, what kind of energy you are harboring. Remember, whatever you put out is also what you receive. So the more love and the good things you put out, good things will happen for you, whether it's on the relationship front or on the career front, finances, whatever the case might be for you, Leo. But things are taking next step, okay? This is time. It's time for this to kind of happen for you. And we have the Eight of Wands, the Hierophant. The universe is truly taking over, okay? If you believe in God, universe, if you're dealing with legal matters, the justice system, things are truly coming out in June, all right? If you notice the number 8, that's really standing out to me right in the beginning of the reading. 8 is also the number of infinity. 8 is also the number of release and relief, okay? Again, what goes around comes around, right? It looks like that is the key message coming across in June. So some of you might actually be making travel plans because Wands brings with it the energy of travel, making plans for the future, taking a trip perhaps, okay? And then we have the Hierophant here appearing in your reading. Again, this is the favor of the universe in your reading appearing as a sign that things are looking good. Okay, and good news is headed your way because Eight of Wands is also the card of great news, great potential, all the good stuff here for you, Leo. Two of Cups, Nine of Swords. Okay, so we'll pause the reading right here. Let's take a look at under the deck. We have the High Priestess. So truly, this month is all about spiritual insight and karma and the universe. Okay, that is like highlighting your month here for you. So let's talk about this, okay? Let's begin with the Wheel of Fortune and talk about this card right here. So the Wheel of Fortune is also numbered 10. All right, now the number 10 represents endings and beginnings. It's the number of completion. So something is coming to an end. As I mentioned, this might be to do literally with the justice system. You might be hearing some news back, possibly regarding legal matters and so on. And the news does look to be positive because you do have those cards kind of falling into place for you, Leo. Okay, and this card is also about new beginnings. So things taking a turn in your favor. You know, your energy is such that it is literally forcing out decisions. If you've been waiting for something, it's on its way to you with the Justice card. Okay, and the Justice card is also the card for Libra. So if you're dealing with a Libra in your life or another air sign such as Aquarius, all right, it could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini in your life. They're the ones kind of letting you know what's going on in their mind, in their heart. Okay, and it's also the card of resolution. So reaching that decision, reaching harmony and balance, it's the card of balance, the card of vision and clarity, which is what air signs are also about. So that's what's coming into your reading. And this could be a very welcoming change, a welcoming decision for you because you're gaining more insight, more clarity. That Sagittarius full moon on the 29th of May was the moon of spiritual awakening, okay? And what that provided all of us with is greater insight into our reality, into the depths of our own reality, our personalized energetic field. What do we hold? You know, what is true for us? And then this grand water trine happening the first weekend of June with Venus in Cancer, Jupiter in Scorpio, and Neptune in Pisces, all of them forming this beautiful grand water trine, is the energy that is being provided to enhance communication. And also with the Gemini season, it's about being more social. Same with this card here. It's about being that social butterfly, you know, people talking, opening up their hearts, telling you the real truth. Unfolding of any secret that's been there, a topic of discussion that's been on the table but not yet opened up, you know. So that's kind of coming out there for you, and things are looking good because Eight of Wands is a very positive card. Okay, it's about arriving arriving at a decision and things looking good. Your talent coming out into the world, okay? For those of you who were just waiting to kind of come out with something, here you are, really just letting your light shine and appreciating yourself, your true worth, and letting others see you for who you truly are as well. So it could be your energy this card is kind of bringing out into focus, or it could be those around you really showing their true self to you and what their intentions are, what their motives are. That is what's coming into light. So good news surrounding you, as I mentioned, potential journeys as well. And it's a beautiful time to really further your dreams and your ambition as we move forward in the month of June. Okay, Mercury goes into Cancer on the 12th of June. So as we make decisions, that's a time period where our emotions will kind of be ruling our decision making. So that's something to keep in mind. And then we have Venus going into Leo on the 13th of June, as well as a beautiful new moon in Gemini. And during this time, there's a greater potential, there's a greater focus on our own potential. What is it that we are offering? You know, the universe is truly bringing a focus onto self-worth, self-desire here for you, Leo. And this could be to do with your career, you know, making the right moves in order to enhance your career, get yourself on the life path of your choice, and following through with it. It's about being a little bit more practical and pragmatic with this energy. That's what is being offered to you as you follow through. So it's a good card, especially because I just mentioned, you know, emotions are going to be taking their toll. And to balance that out, you have here the beautiful Hierophant. Okay, and this card is also bringing with it inspiration, Okay, it is recommending that, if you look up to mentors or someone of greater spiritual authority, to reach out to them if you're looking for answers, because they're here for you. You are completely being supported by the power of the universe in whatever you do with this card. All right, it's a beautiful card for you, Leo. And the other message coming across is this card also represents the zodiac sign Taurus. So if you have a Taurus in your life, okay, or another earth sign, such as Virgo or Capricorn, or someone who has a lot of earth element in their natal chart, they are truly wanting to communicate with you, to talk with you, to further things with you, perhaps to do with a relationship, okay, to commit. That's also a possibility. But that's what's going on. Two of Cups brings with it the message of reaching agreements in a harmonious way, all right? Relationships flourishing in a beautiful, positive manner, you coming together with your loved one, and reaching agreements, as I mentioned. This month is truly focusing on decision making, and you overcoming any hardships, any battles on the horizon in a way that you will be able to reach solutions no matter what. Okay, so the month is looking good. If you have been waiting to make a decision, it's a good time period to do so, even though we have like 50% of the planets are like in retrograde right now, which is rare. But what that provides you with is the energy to reflect, and that reflection allows greater clarity, deeper thought, and a very clear decision making. All right, so under the deck cards, we have here the High Priestess, which is also about spiritual authority, and it's a beautiful card to be coupled with the Hierophant. Okay, let me just put it right here. Okay, so both of them are here for you. Both of them are providing you with greater clarity. As you notice, both these cards have these pillars. All right, the difference between the two cards you'll notice is this one is dark and light, and this one is just is. All right, it just is. The universe just is. That energy just is. It is present. It is there for you. You can use it, work with it, get answers out of it. And then we have the High Priestess. Once all of this takes place, once all of these cards take place for you, Leo, you're here. You're here, and this is like the rite of passage. You entering yourself towards a new beginning, a new you, a spiritual awakening happening with this card. Now, for some of you, literally, this has to do with getting yourself enrolled in an educational course, perhaps to further your career, your ambition, whatever you're interested in. But it's about gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge. She's standing here at the gateway. And before you can enter, you must have gained all the wisdom. You should be able to answer all her questions before you can, walk through the gates here. And as I mentioned, the dark and light contrast. So gaining clarity about the darkness of the situation as well as the light. Everything is being shown to you. And the key message here is to follow your instinct. And that's what the crescent moon is representing in this card. Follow your instincts as you find answers to your questions, as you listen to other people giving you their answer as well in what they think, what they believe, you figuring out their true motives. That's kind of where the energy is headed. Okay, now for those of you who are new to the channel, I do post under the deck cards as extended reading, and the extended reading is available for purchase on my website. The link to the website is in the description below. And in the extended reading, I talk about these cards in more detail, and I clarify anything as needed. I'm probably going to clarify that energy right there. It just feels very important. I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards showing up in the month of June. So some big, seriously big things happening for you, Leo, and they seem to be of utmost importance. So, extended readings are like 10 to 30 minutes long, and it just depends on what messages come across, okay? So Two of Pentacles, I'm going to go ahead and talk about that. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, okay. Four of Wands, Five of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Three of Wands, and lastly, the World card. So we'll talk about these in the extended. and do clarification for those two, just to get a deeper understanding if you're interested, okay? And surprise. Yeah, I mentioned a surprise for everyone, so let me go ahead and pull that out for you. I am introducing a new deck to all my readings. This is the Magical Times Empowerment cards, and this is thanks to a donation. So thank you to everyone, who donates to the channel, to PGT. It truly means a lot. You're helping contribute towards a positive movement. We're trying to bring about a positive change in everyone's lives. That's what this channel is all about, seeing the light even when it's dark. So, Magical Times Empowerment cards created by Jody Bergsma. And the original deck that I use for all my readings, this is the Art of Tarot by Liz Dean. And the information to all of this is generally in the description. Okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards and see which message comes across for you, Leo. Okay, wow. Union. A beautiful illustration of two coming together. And let's read what the message is here for you, Leo. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. It's like the perfect message, because in this entire reading, we talked a lot about people kind of coming out with their truth. Things kind of becoming more clear, you gaining clarity, and you being able to use your intuition to find, who your allies are, who makes you stronger. People who no longer serve you are about to leave this month, for sure. And that way, what you're doing is you are focusing your energy towards attracting good karma, right? That was what last month was about. And this month, that same pattern kind of continues, you aligning yourself with the true you, with your higher self. All right? Now, each of the cards here in this deck do come with affirmations. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and read out the affirmation for union. And, you can use this however you want. If you like, you can say this affirmation to yourself every day in the month of June in order to attract more of this energy being given to you with the union card. All right? So here's the affirmation. Today, I will focus on the good and happy spirits in my life, the ones that build me up instead of tearing others down. I am rich with the joy and beauty brought to me by my friends. Today, I will contact a friend and tell them of their worth. I will embrace their love and thrive. It's a beautiful message for you, Leo. Good time to unite with your loved ones, to build, to become stronger, and be a force to be reckoned with, You can do this. So there we have it. This brings us to an end to your reading, Leo. For those of you who resonated with the reading and want to gain more clarity, you're very welcome to browse through the website. You can always book a personal reading with me. And please note, personal readings are not over Skype or phone calls. What I do is I go ahead, do a video recording, and then send it back to you. Okay, it's usually within 7 days. Emergency priority readings are within 24 hours. Some of them are in less than 30 minutes I get back to you. So you can go ahead and check out the priority readings page if that's something that you require. I'm here for you. I'm here to provide some positive, uplifting messages and to really understand what you're holding in your energy, right? That's how tarot works. It picks up on your energy, tells you where you're at right now, and if you want to be somewhere else, it shows you how you can work with this energy. Okay? So Leo, wishing you a beautiful June. And remember guys, it's a general reading. I do my best to interpret the cards in the best way I can. But of course, each card has so many different ways it can be interpreted. I did my best here. Hopefully there were some messages that came across for you that will be useful for the month of June. Okay, so wishing you all the very best. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It truly means a lot, and I look forward to reading your comments.